What's going on, sports card collectors and investors? I'm back here again with another video, and today I have a very good topic that I'm talking about today. Something I'm very excited about. Basketball's coming back up, so I'm pretty much, investing in the sports cards, and I'm giving out my personal top 5 sports cards underneath $50 that you guys should take a look into. Like I said, this is my personal top 5. I will be doing more of these videos going forward. This is subject to change. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with a wild card before my top 5. So here we go. My wild card pick before the top 5 is Michael Porter Jr. Yes, that is Michael Porter Jr. from Missouri, who plays with the Denver Nuggets. Michael Porter Jr. had a great season whenever he was playing. He's somebody that, has been slept on throughout his career due to the fact that he hasn't played much. The Nuggets have not played him much. However, in the games that he has played, he has excelled. He's a volume shooter. He's literally just a scorer. And, this is somebody who 2 years ago, had he not gotten injured at the University of Missouri, he would have been the consensus #1 pick. And a lot of people seem to forget that. I like his upside. The Nuggets are a dark horse to make it out of the Western Conference this year, potentially. I think maybe they can make it to the Western Conference Finals. I do believe they could probably make the second round. However, though, Michael Porter Jr. is going to play a tremendous role in their growth going forward. They already have the talent with Jokic, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris. However, Michael Porter Jr. is that scorer that they've been looking for. And I just think if he plays this year, like I said, this is a wild card, so this is somebody I've been looking into, who I've been buying for cheap, because the reward is there. He, like I said, this is somebody who's been balling out whenever he gets the opportunity. So if the Nuggets end up playing him a lot more in the playoffs going forward, this is somebody who I see their value rising up. And I would look into his optic base cards, prism rookie cards. Look into the short prints, the hollows, the silver prisms. I got a bunch of his cards a couple months ago for very cheap. But that's still a market that is very affordable at the time. So yeah, Michael Porter Jr., guys. Starting at number 5 and 4. With number 5, I'm going with Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics. Him and Jayson Tatum, like I said, they're my number 5 and 4. Jaylen Brown being 5, Jayson Tatum being my 4. These guys are tremendous. They are a young, dynamic duo. They are both scorers. Jaylen Brown can guard pretty much almost any position, as well as Jayson Tatum. They're so versatile. These guys can drop 30 to 40 easily. Jayson Tatum is somebody who's on the way to becoming a superstar, and I see the potential in both of them. I believe that the Celtics and the Lakers are going to be in the finals this year, and these are cards that have already had a spike, especially Jayson Tatum. For example, his Prism PSA 10 rookie card, Jayson Tatum, I ended up getting in mid-April for about $250, $260 all in with tax and everything, and this card has already reached a potential, not even a potential, this card has already reached a value of $525, the maximum I've seen it sell for on eBay. So Jayson Tatum, he was an all-star this year. Jaylen Brown was almost an all-star. He's going to be an all-star in seasons to come. But these guys, the sky is the limit for both of them. I do believe that they'll make multiple finals going forward in the future if they can keep this core together. And they got it. Jaylen Brown right now is a little more attainable than Jayson Tatum. If you're looking at getting Jayson Tatum, look into his optic base, red and yellow. You can maybe get some optic shocks for underneath $50, and definitely look into the NBA hoops. NBA hoops is very underrated. However, though, I would look into NBA hoops because we've already seen what NBA hoops has done with Luka Doncic. With Jaylen Brown, you still got the potential to get Prism rookie cards, optic, select, Don Russ, as well as NBA hoops as well. NBA hoops is very cheap right now for Jaylen Brown, and try to get them by the lot. But yeah, I really believe in these guys, and there's a bunch of cards I got that I'm waiting to sell until after the playoffs, because I'm very certain that these guys are making the finals. All right, guys. At number 3, I'm going with Luka Doncic, and those are his rookie cards and second-year cards. If you can get any of his second-year cards as far as optic, prism, and his select second-year cards, I'm telling you guys right now, look into Luka's second-year cards. Try to get some parallels of his second-year cards because they're still fairly attainable underneath $50. These are cards that are just going to continue going up in value, as well as his Prism second-year card. That card is, a PSA 10. I've seen it sell for about 120 to 160 at maximum. But, Luka is just that one player that going forward, this is somebody who already looks like a Hall of Famer. Same as Jayson Tatum at my number 4 pick. These are guys that they look tremendous at their age. Luka Doncic was averaging nearly 30 this year, was in the MVP talk. It's only his second year. He has a tremendous amount of upside. And I can see the Mavericks making it to the finals within the next coming years going forward if they can build around him and Porzingis. So, yeah, take a look into Luka Doncic, guys. And like I said, second-year cards, do not sleep on them. They are going up in value. Alrighty, guys. At number 2, I'm going with my personal preference. This is somebody who I've been invested in for a while. Like I said, this is a personal top 5. And this is somebody who I've been getting super cheap for the longest time because nobody talks about him. He hasn't been mentioned much. But if you follow Sports Card Investor on YouTube, he's been talking about him, which is Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo, I've been watching him all year this year. I'm a Heat fan, as you guys know. This is somebody who I believe in his upside. He's got a tremendous amount of potential. This guy can handle the ball. He can get to the rack at ease. He's just missing a little bit of a jump shot. He's got a nice floater, a nice hook shot already. But this is somebody who can already guard positions 1 through 5. And I believe so much in Bam Adebayo. He was an all-star already this year. And this is his first year starting, guys. A lot of people seem to forget that this was his actual first year starting. And, he's really playing second fiddle as well to Jimmy Butler. But I think going forward, Bam is probably going to be leading our team going forward. And then we'll see what's going to be happening with maybe Tyler Hero and Kendrick Nunn. They may be potential trade assets. I like both of them. However, though, Jimmy Butler's getting a little older in age. Bam Adebayo is definitely untouchable, it looks like, at the moment. But the other two are kind of in question. So we're going to see what goes on with it. But Bam Adebayo is super cheap right now. Look into getting his optic base cards, optic red and yellow parallels, even his optic hollows if you can still get them under $50. NBA hoops for sure. I've got a bunch of his prestige, a bunch of his optic base. You can still get Prism as well underneath $50. They've hit a big surge. I got them when they were about $5 to $10 a card. They've hit a big surge. They're going anywhere from $18 to about $35 a card. Same with the optic base. I got them when they were like $2, $3 a card. They're going anywhere from $7 to $14 right now. Also look into his select rookie cards, the short prints, second year cards as well. I've gotten a bunch of his second year cards. This is somebody, like I said, that I just believe in. And, the Heat franchise, we've done a great job developing players in the past. So I'm really excited about this. I hope you guys can look into him a little more. But yeah, that's just my second pick. And going in at number 1, guys, best card underneath $50 right now that I'm telling you guys to look into personally is the LeBron James 2019 base Prism with the Lakers. Not even just base Prism, but base Prism specifically, but you can also get his optic card 2019 or his select with the Lakers, but the base Prism specifically because this is his first time in a Lakers uniform on a Prism card. And I think that the Celtics and the Lakers will be meeting in the finals. I've got a lot of I really believe that the Lakers will be winning it this year. So I have about 7 base Prisms. I just sent off 5 to PSA. I'm hoping for them to come back 10s, maybe even 9s. Just as an example, the PSA 9, it goes anywhere from about $60 to $80. A PSA 10 goes from $175 to $240. So a lot of big upside there. You can find this card anywhere from about 18 to 35, maybe. I mean, I've seen it at maximum 35, but this is a very attainable card. Try to find it in lots. If you can get a multiple pair of them. I mean, this is just a safe pick. It's LeBron James. He probably will end up, retiring in LA within the next coming years. He's still got, I believe, about 4 elite years left. And, I just think that this is just a safe bet. And this is somebody who, a bunch of people are fans of LeBron. And I just think he's on a mission this year, with what's going on. Him acquiring Anthony Davis, him and the Lakers acquiring Anthony Davis. They've been on a roll this year. I just think that it's inevitable for him not to win the title. But, the Clippers are coming. The Rockets are a dark horse, and so are the Nuggets. But like I said, that is my number one pick for my top 5 investments underneath $50 right now. Look into the LeBron base prism of 2019. If you guys have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me or comment in the comment section down below. If you got, let me know what you guys are also looking into as far as cheaper cards. I know that there's a big value right now for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got a lot of upside as well right now going into the playoffs. Zion, John Morant, these guys. Like I said, this is more of like my investment portfolio, I guess you could say. These are pretty big. I think that these are a little bit more long term, going into the playoffs this year, especially even for quick flips. But I'm very excited for the playoffs. Hopefully they end up happening. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys end up enjoying this video. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Like I said, let me know what you guys are looking into, cheaper cards right now. And we'll see you guys on the next one. I'm going to be making more and more videos of this topic, like my top 5. This may be subject to change. Mail day pickups, all that good stuff, guys. So hope you guys are enjoying this type of content. Like I said, make sure you end up liking, commenting, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below, guys. Take care.